We are trying to figure out the least and the greatest possible values of N, and N is the teacher's taught 3 classes. Now we have a total of 37 teachers. So if I take X, and this is how I've defined each variable, X plus Y plus N, that has to give you 37. Now we're doing 2 classes in each of 32 schools. So that's going to be 64, 2 classes each. So we're going to have 64 classes. So let's come up with another equation. All right, so we've got X is 1 class, and then they teach 2 classes. So that's going to be 2 times Y plus 3 times N, and that should give me 64 students. I may have said the wrong thing. That's classes. All right, number of students. Now, that's a system of equations, and I would like to add those 2 equations together and get rid of at least one variable. I don't want to get rid of N because that's what I'm solving for. So let's take the top equation and leave it alone. I'm going to bring it over. And I'm going to multiply -1 times each term of the lower equation, both sides. And that's -x minus 2y minus 3n is -64. This is called elimination. I'm not sure if you remember that back from your school days or not. Now add these 2 together, and the x's fall out, and you're left with -y minus 2n equal -27. I don't like all those negatives, so I'm going to multiply every term on both sides by -1. And now I'm going to deal with this equation, and we're trying to find the least and highest values of n. So let's solve this equation for n. 2n equal 27 minus y. N equal 1/2 27 minus y. Now n is the number of teachers that taught 3 classes. So n has got to be an integer, a positive. It's got to be a whole number. So how can that happen? We want to think about the largest number and the smallest number. So let's think about the largest one first. I want n to be large. So I want to subtract y off, but I do not want to subtract much off. But whatever value I choose for y, I want to make sure the 2 cancels. So I've got a whole number. So let's let y equal 1. If y is 1, I've got n equal 1/2 27 minus 1. And that's going to be y equal 1/2 times 26. That's going to be y equals 13. N equal 13. I changed my variables around. I apologize. Hold on. This should be y equal 1. That should be an n here. N. I let y be 1, but it's still n on the left-hand side. So n is 13 when y is 1. When y equals 1, I got n equal 13. And that's going to be your maximum number. Now think about your minimum. So let's go back to n equal 1/2 27 minus y. Have I written that right? Yes. And n could be 0. Number of the teachers might not. It might be that none of them teach 3 classes. So if I let y be 27, that's going to give me 0 for this expression. So that's going to be n equal 0. So my minimum is 0 and my max is 13. That's going to be answer A. And I apologize for transposing that n to a y, but I fixed it on here.